Hi guys, it's Loser Waifu, and today I'm going to be getting into Jester Lavore from Critical Role. So yeah, I thought I'd make a little video. So let's do it. First you have to slap yourself, get yourself ready for body paint because it is hell. I just use a normal craft sponge and the color Clown White in the cream paint from Ben Nye, and I just tap that all over the place. I'm gonna make sure I get my face, obviously, under the eyes, I get the ears, I get the neck, the chest, anywhere that might show when I am wearing the cosplay. You want to make sure that you use a tapping motion and not any kind of swiping or smudging motion with this. You want to make sure that it's pretty opaque. You don't want to end up with streaky body paint. Then I go in with Cosmic Blue by Ben Nye as well, and you're going to put that actually in the contour areas of your face, because basically what we're going to do is we're going to create a natural contour by putting the colors in those areas and then blending outward. And I can't take any responsibility for this application method. I actually learned it from Rosie Toad's Cosplay. She is one of my dear friends that has taught me so much, especially about body paint, so I will link her page down below. She's amazing. Oh my god, I'm scary. And you're gonna blend outward, just like I said earlier. Again, you're just going to use tapping motions, and this is going to give you your natural contour and the highlight, because obviously the color will be darker in the contour areas that you placed, and as you blend outward, the color is going to get lighter. Make sure you get all of your crevices, especially under the eye, because that is going to crease. You're going to have to probably touch that up quite a few times. I find that getting the chest and the neck is actually harder for me than getting the face even. I am not sure why. So much blending. Then you're actually going to go in with the Ben Nye Final Seal. I do keep it in a different mister, but this stuff is the Holy Grail. You're going to do a very, very heavy mist all over the paint that you just laid down. And you're going to go ahead and let that dry on your skin for a moment, because right after that we're going to go in with a bunch of powder. Now, I usually like to use baby powder, but I don't have any, so I use my normal makeup powder. I'm just kind of wasting it at this point because you have to put on a huge, very cakey layer of the powder. You're gonna make sure you get that all over the neck, the ears, the chest, everywhere. You're gonna let that bake for a moment. You're gonna eat some trail mix, you're gonna drop a raisin, and then you're gonna wipe away that excess powder. You're then gonna go in with another light spritz of the Final Seal. You're going to let that dry down. Then you're going to go in with another layer of powder after that. You're going to make sure that the eyeshadow that you're going to use as a contour later is going to blend okay. Then you go in with a blue eyeshadow and you're going to contour as you normally would. I do like to use a heavier contour with body paint because you have to make sure that you put that dimension back into your face, or else the paint's going to look very flat. I also like to use a very, very pinky blush for Jester. I know not everyone likes to use the pink and the blue together, but I think it is perfect and very cute, and I love it. So I go ahead and pop that on the cheeks, on the nose. I actually put a little bit on the chin as well. I just like her to look as blushy and flushed as possible. I just think it's so adorable. Then you have to do some touch-ups. You're going to be doing a lot of touch-ups. And then I go ahead and I contour my nose with a smaller, fluffy brush. I try to use as light of a hand as I can with this to not disrupt the body paint underneath, but I almost always disrupt it somehow. So my nose contour never looks amazing, but I was actually pretty happy with it this time. I think I did a pretty decent job. You're just gonna want to make sure that you use light circular motions. Then I did my eyebrows pretty normal with a dark blue eyeshadow. I had to cover up the little eyebrow slit though. Then more touch-up. Sometimes you use the white and the blue mix to make sure that you're not putting on any heavy color. Then I go in for the freckles. I actually use a very dark blue lipstick by ColourPop to go ahead and put those freckles in. I find that if you use a matte lipstick, they will stick pretty well. I've never had any problems while wearing Jester with the freckles smudging at all. I also, once I'm done putting on all of those little freckles with the end of a fluffy brush, I'll go ahead and also pat the skin to make sure that there is no smudging. It's just a very light pat on the face. Kind of looks like I'm smacking myself though, but that's fine. It's whatever. Then I go in with the Dream Street palette and I use the two blue colors. And I'm going to use that dark blue color and I'm just going to kind of pop it all over the lid. I did like 3 layers of this color to get the opaqueness that I was looking for. Then I blend it out with a small fluffy brush. And then I also went in with a nice dark purple color as a transition, just around the dark blue, and I just kind of blended that out. And then I went in with a black eyeshadow just in the outer corners and underneath the eye, and I just wanted to add a little more dark dimension into the eyes, and I just blended all that out. My dog is barking. Then I used the Jumbo Pencil in Milk from NYX, and I popped that in the waterline, and I actually also popped that in the inner corners as well. It does a nice little highlight, and it makes it easier for glitter or color to stick there later, and I just kind of pat it in. Then I went in with my eyeliner. I did a pretty normal cat eye for the most part. I kind of tend to go a little bit longer with the wing, a little bit thicker with the wing when I do this for cosplay specifically, but I didn't do any kind of crazy shape or anything. It was pretty average, and I was actually pretty impressed with the eyeliner I did that day. It was really nice. Excellent. Almost done. Then I went in with my mascara. I danced a little bit, I guess, while chewing trail mix. I didn't bother really curling my lashes this day because I find that it doesn't really do anything, especially since I pop on some false lashes later. But I do make sure to get the bottom lashes. I actually learned to roll my eyelashes by La Death Machine here on YouTube. She told me that it makes your lashes a little more flexible, especially if they're new, and I had never worn these lashes before, so it actually did help quite a bit. Nice. And here were the lashes I used. Then I popped in a nice blue glitter in the inner corners, and a nice blue highlight all over the areas. I'm actually watching Campaign 1, as you can see. I'm very interested in what is happening on the screen right now. Oh, I don't remember what happened. But yep, more highlighter. Make sure to get that Cupid's bow as well. And then I go in with the lipstick, the same lipstick that I used for the freckles earlier. I think it's called like Teacher's Pet or something by ColourPop, but it's a very, very nice like dark navy shade. Little dance, and yes, we are ready to put on the cosplay. So I have these arm socks from We Love Colors, and I didn't notice that I had a hair tie around my wrist when I was trying to put this glove on, and I immediately had to take it off and take off the wristband. Lovely. Arm sock users know that these are both a blessing and a curse. They get dirty, you have to wash them all the time, you have to glue the fake nails on, but at the end of the day they save you so much time and effort in trying to paint your arms. I don't even want to think about it. I love my arm socks, they make everything so much easier. Just getting them on and off is just a little frustrating, but they look amazing. And we're done! I have made most of the things on my person. I made the skirt, I made the capelet, I made the little caps for the horns, I did style the wig, I actually made the little clasp that I could not get to clasp in a sturdy way, so I'm gonna have to figure something out, but I did make it. And yeah. I still have a lot more to get done, but I was very happy with the progress on Jester so far, and I think I did a really cute job on her makeup. So yeah, thank you for hanging out and watching me put on Jester Lavore. See you later.